Right. Is it working? That's the question. Well, I can hear you perfectly. Well, that is great news. I can read you perfectly, Lycee93. As in read your words, not like read you like a book. How's it going? I was also born in 93. Bit of a coincidence. What are your favourite memories of the mid to late 90s? He's died. It's not a great start. He's died. I don't know how I see who's watching. That's something I should have thought about, really, isn't it? I think the first minute of this has been pretty good. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's been pretty good. I remember the house I lived in from 93 to 98. That's the only 90s thing I actively remember. Okay, so there's some things you passively remember from the 90s. I'm not sure what that would mean. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't have too many memories before 2000s. Because you were so friggin' drunk, I bet, in the 90s. Hello, Mr. Gray, says Freuner. Hello, Freuner. Dundee23 says hello. Hello. Leslie said, yeah, guys, we're already on the 9/11 chat. So, just FYI. I definitely remember 9/11. Sounds like you were involved. Seriously, trust me, I remember 9/11. Because, I don't want to go to it, but I did pull a few strings. I lived in the suburbs of NYC. There you go. Hello, Shubbaroo. That's a good name. Nice and easy to say, pithy, catchy. Good stuff. Thanks for all being here. Leslie says, my dad was driving to the finance district that day. He didn't get far on the highway. That's probably for the best, I think. Fiona says, I'm glad I don't, but Americans keep reminding me. This is good. I think we're already sort of arguing about whether 9/11 was a good thing. Is that what we're doing here? I think Freuner thinks 9/11 was a good thing. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I'm all for free speech, but definitely it was good. Yeah, don't worry. I see. I wasn't like, yeah, no, I got that. I know you don't think that. I mean, the event was great, but shame if my dad didn't get to see it closer up, really. Anyone know like how I see like how many people are like watching my stream? Anyone know that? It's going to be quite an amateur event, this, just FYI. I'm assuming you can see me as well, but I mean, could be wrong. Howdy, well read. I like your name, well read. Because it's like you're well read, but you don't know how to spell the word red, so that's funny. I can see you, but know as little as yourself. I don't think you can assume you know exactly how much I know about the world. Also, little. I know quite a lot about the world. Let's have a look. Or maybe he's well read like he has rosy cheeks. It's true, it works on multiple levels. So I think he's winning name of the chat so far. Let's have a look. 14 people, I think. Let's have a look.
That's pretty
14
good.
people. Oh, fuck, sorry. Watching my own stream, you can probably hear that. Alright. Well, anyone got any questions before we sort of... before the millions of viewers turn up, which they obviously will? Oh shit, I should announce on Instagram that I've gone live, actually. There we go. You can't pick favourites, says the guy who I didn't pick. My name is technically Lauren Elise. My mum once called me Lisi, and I've made it my chat name for years. Lol. Good story. Like it. I like that your mum was thinking efficiently. Like, I really need to shorten saying her name because I'm saying it a lot and it's wasting me valuable seconds day by day. Don't know why she was saying both your first and second name, but you know. We're up to 15 viewers. I do fear saying the number of viewers because then sometimes it goes down and I feel sad. I think it was a one-day thing. Just that day, she knew she was going to have to say your name a lot. Hey guys, here's YouTube. Look at this. This is what happens when you go on YouTube, but you've not got any cookies saved because you're in a private window, and it is fucking weird. I mean, look at this. It's like vague misogyny, horror. Don't really know what that is. Sort of a woman poking a mini toilet. Freuner says, I love your comedy style, man. I've never seen anything like it. Takes me some time to realise it's you each time. Thank you, Freuner. Yeah, I try and make the first jokes slightly more believable. So that people who don't know what's going on are like, hang on, is this real? And then by the second joke, hopefully it's completely absurd. And they're like, haha, it's not real, I've been tricked. That's funny. Because I think if you go too hard with the first joke, then it's a bit much. Well Read says, I'm looking forward to stealing your private information. Okay, I'll be using that comment in court later on. Dundee says, it looks like what people without eyes would watch. It's an interesting concept. Can you watch something without eyes? Not convinced. Lisi says, sometimes I wonder the difference between what YouTube shows men versus women when they first log on and before the algorithms have gotten to know you. That's just what you think it's... Does it know my gender? It can't know my gender if I'm just in a private thing, right? I don't know. Look at this. Mass killings are on here. That's good. What else we got? Some sort of disgusting penis coming out of a bottle. A hideous tattoo. The blind film critic manages to do that. I think he or she might be listening. Yeah, I'm in incognito mode. I mean, a lot of these, I feel like they're not real. Just saying. I don't think that's real. Manages to watch without eyes. No, not convinced. Prove it. I think that's listening. Listening, then guessing. It's pretty grim, isn't it? There's a hot dog that's on fire. What else we got? A sad, old, slightly overweight man who seems to have lost a lot of money. Your content isn't real. Yeah, is that just dawning on you, Dundee? We've got some interesting parallel conversations going on here, talking about someone who's visually impaired reviewing films. And we're also talking about how disgusting what I'm looking at is. So it's interesting. Must know where I am in the world, because that's very British. It's interesting. Guys, okay, soon we will start making some bizarre forgotten histories. But let's just wait a few more minutes to sort of settle in a bit. Calm the nerves. Let my diarrhea trickle out of me. How many videos do you have coming down the pipe? Well, as there are no pipes involved in my production process, but not really any, to be honest. I mean, I've been busy, and I'll start writing one tomorrow. So, you know, I think you mean in the pipeline. Well read. D4KYY. My handle used to be Archie Duke after one Blackadder sketch. Now that the real Archie Duke came in, it's ruined. Is Archie Duke like Prince Harry's son or something? Very South England, I would know a northern accent. I'm enough of an American Anglophile history geek to know the difference. Nice. It's true, I am from South of England. I'm currently in London. So, you know. Alright. 2 more minutes, then we'll start making some forgotten histories. I'm still enjoying looking at this bizarre crap. It's nice that it's impossible to have live music without there being a sort of scantily clad woman on there. I think that's good. I think that's progress. Don't know about you guys. Any questions? Any Q&A questions before we properly get going? Oh look, we're out of videos. Didn't know that was possible. Hi, love your show. How long on average does it take to make one of those shorts? Good question. It kind of varies, really. I mean, the least time it takes is about 2.5 days, I would say. But that's when it just kind of randomly goes really well. And it's just like really easy. Sometimes it can take a week if it's just like the ideas I've come up with aren't really working, or it's hard to find the footage for the jokes I want. So it varies. I'd say on average it's about 3.5 days of work. So quite long for a minute's video, but there you go. Is content creation your full-time job? Well, I'm a writer as well, and I do a little bit of teaching, so not really. Why did you change the name from Forgotten Histories? I haven't. On some platforms I'm on Forgotten History. Some platforms I'm Adrian Gray Comedy. I stupidly avoided any consistency there. I don't think I've laughed harder than at the boxer saying he might hit with a small rabbit. Well, that's nice. It was also the second joke in the entire Forgotten History series, so I did peak awfully early there. Is it just you doing all the voices, says Foreigner? It's like 99.9% me. Occasionally I'll get someone else to do a female voice. Who does the women's voice? It varies, actually. It used to be my now ex-girlfriend. For reasons you might be able to imagine, she's not involved anymore. There was a girl called Ripley, who I just kind of knew online, who's done a couple of voices. My friend Becca occasionally does a voice. Is there a current GF? Lol. No, there is not. Let's not turn this into a dating thing just yet. Let's get way drunker for that. Okay, we're going to do 1 more minute of nothing, and then we're going to go. Then we're going to make some comedy. It's going to be bad. Well, I'm holding one right now, just vibing 3, 2, 1. So, I mean, I'm disappointed that you're already looking forward to the next one, or maybe that's good. You're like, I'm loving this so much, I want to know when the next one's going to be. Any questions apart from that kind of meta question, just vibing? Full Circle Wrestling asks, where do you get your archive footage? YouTube, various YouTube channels that just have like random old footage. And sometimes if you're really having to find stuff and it's not very available, you have to end up on weird other sites. Like for the Freud video, there was some stuff on, like, I don't know, the Canadian archive of boring footage or something. And I sort of had to screen grab that. Because it turns out not everything is on YouTube. But usually there's enough on YouTube. Right, final 30 seconds, then we're going to do something. I promise. Do you find older footage to be easier for copyright issues than other YouTubers who use newer footage? So I have never had any copyright issues at all with any Forgotten History video. And I assume that's because I'm modifying it in some way. So it's like in the same way like when people do reaction videos, it's allowed because they're like pausing it and commenting on it. I assume it's that. Or I've just been very lucky. Some of it will be out of copyright, like the really old ones. So, you know, hopefully what I'm saying is never going to be used in a legal case right now. 2 people have basically asked the same thing there, which is nice. My favourite one. I think of the shorts, I think the strongest shorts are the Hitler one, the Picasso one. Quite like the recent Prince Harry one, actually, but it's probably recency bias. And I also like the longer one, the Craterins one, because it's like got more in it. You're being educational, so you won't get copyright issues. Yes, thank you, Dundee. I agree. I'm obviously providing a very valuable public service. Mike Croft, I don't think I'm going to upload this to YouTube, but it will be available as a clip on my Twitch afterwards if for some reason you'd like to watch it. Caitlin Doherty had her history nerd stuff told it wasn't educational. Clearly, she's not fact-checking as well as I am. So, Full Circle Wrestling says the Titanic one is my personal favourite. Thanks. That's quite a fun one, actually. There's some quite fun little jokes in that. I quite like the guys like, yeah, or human fuel, the waiter, yeah. Because the footage of him, he's just like quite, he's like a bit embarrassed. So it kind of suits the sketch. He's a bit like, yeah, I'm not really qualified for this. Please don't ask me. Okay, yeah, I'm the waiter. Do you plan to continue streaming on Twitch in the future? Will it depend on how today goes? Ooh, a lot of pressure in that. Yeah, to some extent. I think unless today goes horribly, something bad happens, like I accidentally end up on the dark web and broadcast like a murder or something, I'm sure I'll give it at least one more go. So I need a slightly larger sample size than one stream, I think, to judge whether to keep going. But yeah, I will make a judgment about it. Should we try and make some forgotten history? I mean, they're not going to be good. They're going to be like rushed, rubbish little ones, but it could be funny. And it would give us a chance to just like look at some footage. Any requests for insane forgotten history videos that you'd like to see? Literally anything. The weirder the better. Thanks, Lacey. I'm probably mispronouncing your name, but as we know, it's not your actual name, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, no requests. That's I would describe as suboptimal. Mary Curie, just something to do with radioactivity. Something Latvian. Yeah, see, it's harder than it sounds coming up with them, isn't it? Two quite vague suggestions there. Well, to be honest, guys, I'm not looking for like good ideas necessarily. Latvian Mary Curie, because I think a good idea, I'll spend a few days making one. But if you want to come up with a completely insane one, like Hitler gets his head stuck inside a goose's stomach, Stevie Wonder not being blind. I mean, I feel like it's dodgy territory implying that he's faking it. And there's definitely something funny about that, but I may stay away from it if that's okay. Come on, guys, think outside the box. We can do it. There's 14 of you here, and that's not many. Okay, the universe being created. Queen Elizabeth stealing candies from babies. Okay, these are quite good. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. That's good. The universe being created is hard. Something about Eric Clapton's son. Is there something significant about his son? Is there something I don't know? All I know is Eric Clapton is a racist old guitarist. Is his son a racist young guitarist? Harold Ali wanting to be an interpretive dancer. That's quite funny. Quite like that. I might feel slightly dodgy about trying to do his accent, but I guess he could just have a British accent. Something about 1700 historical wishing they had film footage of themselves. It's going to be hard to find footage of that, I think, for reasons we both know. Napoleon keeps getting rejected for being short. Quite like it. I'm not sure there'll be any footage of Napoleon. Ulrich being a bad drummer. Okay. So far, my favourite is Queen Elizabeth stealing candy from babies. So I'm just going to put that out there. Faking the moon landing to increase viewership on conspiracy videos. I like the logic. Yeah, the Napoleon one is good. But it's just there's not going to be any footage of Napoleon. I think. He's like older than that, right? Isn't he? I'm showing how little I actually know about history. Faking the moon landing to increase viewership on conspiracy videos. You could animate Joshua Reynolds paintings. Okay, I'm still at the moment edging towards the Queen Elizabeth one. Maybe I'm just obsessed with the royals in some fucked up way because I've done so many videos on them. But how do we feel about that? How do we feel about trying to make Queen attempts to steal candy from babies? What do we think? Object now if you object. Okay, we've got love it. Okay from Dundee. It's a bit more reluctant. Fair enough. That sounds good. Oh, nice little bit of consensus. Thanks, guys. You know, there's, 15 of you or whatever. You're my 15 biggest fans. You're the 15 people out of my more than 1 million followers across TikTok and YouTube. You are the 15 who have showed up. And that is very nice of you. That'll do. Let's see what you got. All right. Queen steals candy from babies. All right, let's find some footage of the Queen. What sort of era of Queen are we thinking? I mean, there's a lot of eras of Queen. Good. We could... Let's have a look. Queen Elizabeth. Let's see if there's any footage of Queen Elizabeth with a baby. Is the Queen still alive? I don't know. I don't watch the news. No, I don't want Queen Elizabeth as a baby. Here we go. This looks like it's it. Okay. 50s. This looks 50s, doesn't it? Oh, 49, nearly. Man, how boring that is. Hello. You like candy, don't you? Who's this? One of our... Is that our king? There that is. Prince Charles, yeah. That's our current king, I think. Is that right? Am I right? Is that King Charles? God. Steals bear from... Yeah, we may have to modify it as we go. It may just have to be literally what happens in this. Which is the Queen looks at her child outside for a bit. People thought he'd name himself George, but he didn't. What? People thought this baby's going to name himself. I've got a feeling this baby's first words are going to be, I declare myself George. Does anyone like Charles? I mean, let's have a look, see how likeable he is. There's no sound on this, by the way. It's not that you can't hear it. Hello, it's a stuffed bear. Yes, oh, he's not really saying much. I'll keep smiling, though, in a creepy way. Oh, I've got you this mini dream catcher for you to... So when you have nightmares, we can analyse them and work out all the ways you're fucked up. Yes. Oh, so you just play with that. Yes, yep. You fall asleep, and then we'll catch some of those horrible dreams, won't we? What? I mean, you can already tell he's a fucking inbred cretin, can't you? I forget that Prince Philip. Prince Philip's his dad. Weird that. I mean, the poor cameraman who has to film this. Fucking hell. The cameraman of this was thinking, I'm going to be a camera person. I'm going to get to film movies, the Olympics, car racing. Nope. An inbred baby ignoring a bear. His parents were both... Yeah, no, they are fully inbred. It's true. Okay. Sweet Home Alabama. Yep. That plays every time I see them. So far, I don't think there's much candiness in this. Oh, that could be candy. Hang on. What was that? Eating something. I mean, children do just literally put anything in their mouths. But maybe something in that. Yes, oh look. Fat neck this kid's got. Do you think he's going to be the king one day? Yes, I think that's how it works. Yes. Oh God. I'm so fucking rich and powerful for no reason at all. It's almost like I can't be arsed with this. Oh, he's punched me in the face. That's horrible. So we've got you an abacus to learn maths. Yes. Like long division. Do babies know long division? That's what she's saying. He's going, I just know basic division. These could be sweets, couldn't they? Potentially. You're seeing now why it's hard to make, why it takes me 4 days to make a Forgotten History, because actually it's not easy to find the footage you want. So yeah, I mean, as the king, he's going to need to know long division. Yeah. Because he's going to need to divide the nation. Satire. What? Wow. Truly one of the most boring bits of footage I've ever seen. Okay, so I'm just going to close that. And we'll just keep him in there for another 12 hours. Hopefully he won't suffocate. Yeah, I'm zizzing as well, mate. Rubbish. Let's have a look. What else there is? The Queen. Tell me if you see one of these clips that you want me to click on. Tell me. Christening of Prince. Okay, more babies. Let's have a look. Oh, we got some sounds. Can you guys hear that?
Buckingham Palace, scene of so much of this island's
Listen
history,
to that voice.
is the fairy tale.
It's the fairy tale of that. Yes.
Setting for a story complete with fairy princess. The
Wow.
Princess Anne.
No one speaks like that anymore, do they? No one ever speaks like that. Yes. This is this. Just look at the wonderful family.
Fairy princess. The Princess Anne Elizabeth Alice Louise, newly christened and lovely in the traditional christening frock.
Oh.
But no fairy tale is complete without Prince Charming, and here he is, putting on his Sunday best behavior for the special occasion, maybe because his father's watching, and making as lovely a royal
Because his father's watching. I doubt it, mate. Doesn't look sentient enough to really be aware of
picture
that.
as we've had in years.
I wish I could just go away and be racist. It's wasting valuable time where I could be being racist to strangers. They really are a boring bunch of cretins, aren't they? He's trying to get away. Too right. Yeah, he's walked off. Modern Reagan plugs your next live stream. It's probably easier, to be honest. Things that don't involve a physical element are a bit easier, aren't they? 'Cause
Three
you just dub it.
generations of history, and the fourth as the King and Queen watch Queen Mary with granddaughter
Queen Mary.
and great-granddaughter.
Jesus, look at her hat.
Sponsor and
Look at her
daughter.
fucking hat. Look at that. It's like a basket. Look at the colour palette on that as well. She is the same colour as everything else in the shot. There's no... I mean, her hair is the same as her skin. That is like... That is a dead person.
And
to say.
great-granddaughter. Sponsors at the christening were Lord Mountbatten, Princess Margarita, Prince Philip's eldest
The
sister.
annoying thing about the Queen is that... Put it in a short and post it 30 minutes before we go. I don't really want to... I don't know, I just think it's like... Don't want to clog up the feed with promotion. The annoying thing about the Queen is like she just like is a little bit likable, and I like really hate the royals. And it's just like you look at the Queen like, oh, you know, she's what? Stop it. She's evil system. She's not
The
likable.
Honourable Andrew Elphinston, cousin of Prince...
Ooh, did Andrew just get a mention there? Is that who? Was that a different Andrew? How about newborn wars being incredibly racist? Yeah, I like it. I mean,
Elphinston,
the problem is there's never any black people in any of the shots because they're all really racist, so they never interact with any black people. So it's quite hard to actually have the child be racist to anyone.
cousin of Princess Elizabeth, Princess Alice, acting for Prince Philip's mother, and the Queen. Prince Charming comes to see that everything's okay for his little sister. Then, like a little gentleman,
Mummy,
walks
there
out
was
of
a
the picture
man with
again.
different coloured
After
skin
all,
over there.
it's her day, isn't it?
No, no.
Yes, it's Princess
Probably
Anne's
just a
day.
chimney sweep.
And to her and her mother go
Oh. Might be too close to reality. Yeah.
the good wishes of all.
Okay. The Queen was quite fit. What do we think? She was like kind of quite fit actually. Sorry to be so highbrow with my humour, but I would have considered dating the Queen back in the day. Okay, that is not the Queen. You're not into it. You're not into what, Dundee? This whole stream? Tell me how I can change it. You're not into the idea? Talk to me, guys. You're not into dating the Queen. YouTube is pushing Hitler suggestions for you constantly. Basim is into it. Nice. Maybe we can double team the Queen. That's the sentence that came into my head there. She's dead. Well, let's have a look at something else. There was a space one, wasn't there? NASA is always quite funny. NASA old footage. Let's have a look. What we got? Second moon landing. Jacques Cousteau, inventor of scuba gear, learns to swim. Let's see if there's any footage of him, shall we? Jacques Cousteau versus Steve Irwin. Was Jacques Cousteau the name of a stingray by any chance? Kanye West on Holocaust Memorial Day. Guys, you're suggesting some quite, some ideas that are pertain to racism. There we go, look.
From home base at Monaco on the Mediterranean.
Another voice you just never hear anymore. Can I do that voice? Let's try it. From home base to Monaco. Nope. I'm not going to go beyond that 1 second there.
Captain Cousteau and Calypso's crew are ready to depart upon their most ambitious adventure. Visiting dignitaries and members of the world press are on board Calypso when Prince Renier arrives to wish the expedition.
So you're telling me that the guy who invented scuba gear was alive at a time when colour footage was around? Because I imagine scuba gear was invented in, like, I don't know, sort of 1810 or something. Sure, it's not hard to invent a snorkel, is it? Just a big tube. Look at this guy.
The French consul is welcomed.
Bunch of old men
For
there.
Cousteau, this is a special day. He has long dreamed of and discussed
Does anyone know which
with
one
son
is
Philippe,
the
a journey
Cousteau
to the
guy?
ice-studded seas.
Look at that beard. Oh, you do not see beards like that anymore. Maybe occasional hipsters, but he knows it as well. Look at it. He knows. It's like, yeah, hiya. Hi, this is my beard. Great to meet you. Yeah, hi, this is my beard. Yeah.
Antarctica.
Is that him? Is that Jacques Cousteau, guys? Probably you don't know, do you? Or is that him? Yes, says Well Read. We don't know if that's true. Yes. Okay, there's 2 yeses there. He's the old white man with weird hair. Mike, you know full well that doesn't narrow it down in this clip.
Son of Prince Renier and Princess Grace is the great...
Wow, look at this guy. Very Austin Powers, isn't it? Yo, was that Rod Serling?
Great-grandson of Albert I.
Don't know who that is.
A famous pioneer of ocean...
God damn. Looks a bit like the main guy from Wolfpack. Bit of a niche reference for you there. Jack Stratton.
Pornography.
Oh, just heard the word nography there.
Diver Albert Falco discovers he's a celebrity, as well-wishers throng Calypso to bid its men bon voyage.
I can confirm that is me in the video. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Basim.
Cousteau's older son, architect Jean-Michel.
I mean, look at the beards in this. I don't know if that's the same guys before, but they just kind of let them go a bit more, don't they? Not the best comb I've ever seen, but...
The Paris match photographer calls
guys,
for a last picture of
I'm
the
stuck
crew
on the
before
boat.
departure.
There's a lot of you there, and you've not helped me for nearly half an hour.
The ship has been specially
This bloke
equipped
next to
for
me
the
here has
polar
not helped.
expedition.
Can you please...
The photo was taken on Calypso's new helicopter
sake.
platform. In the family portrait are the divers, crew, and scientists.
Am I going to release
who, with
this
Captain
episode?
Cousteau,
Do you
look
mean...
forward to the
Just vibing, do you mean like this stream or the episode that's supposedly going to get made? Because we have not really started making it. Idea of Buddhist monks being bored. That is quite easy to make. Okay, we'll watch a little bit more of this, and then we'll go to that Buddhist monks idea, because that's quite easy to do.
Challenge of exploring the most remote and hostile waters.
You feel too old for watching. How old are you that you're too old for this? You're too old to watch something from the 1960s. The episode you're going to make. No, it won't be available.
Globe.
Because it will be
Theirs
terrible.
will be a hazardous journey. One of them will not return.
Zooming in slightly
Calypso's
creepy. I mean, that guy is planning at least 12 murders. Just saying. He spotted a baby and he's going... He is unaware of either of those things.
First mate, Michel Laval.
I hate cameramen. Cameramen will pay when my plan finally works. Please, I'm still
The time
stuck.
for departure is at
Fuck's
hand.
sake. Oh, scuba, okay. I see.
Michel Laval,
Good footage, isn't it?
expert navigator and world adventurer, who after
World
2 years'
adventurer.
absence has rejoined the crew for this mission to Antarctica. now sets Calypso on
He does
course
not know
for
what
her
any
greatest
of this
adventure.
does, does he? Dreyfus from Jaws. Is that the shark? Lol. This probably isn't the episode I'm going to make now. Guys, at the moment, I'm kind of just riffing on historical footage. Is that in any way enjoyable? Or is it very much like, get the fuck on with it, make the episode? Make the fucking thing. Let me know. It's all new. I'm enjoying my riffing, but I am me. So it is my sense of humour. Hello.
Captain Cousteau, who in earlier Arctic expeditions fell in love with northern
Dundee
polar
says
waters,
it's fun. Okay.
now sails south to make an extensive underwater survey of the Antarctic and to explore the shorelines of the most desolate region on Earth.
Are you agreeing with Dundee there?
South to the bottom of the world.
There we go. That is the iceberg that sank the Titanic.
This is part one of Jacques Cousteau's expedition in the Antarctic. The first of 4 reports from the vast white realm.
I wonder if they know
that
which
can be
iceberg did sink the Titanic. They presumably do know, right? Presumably it doesn't exist anymore either. It's probably melted, right?
the most beautiful.
This isn't the proper material for you. What do you mean by that, Freuner? As in the scuba footage isn't right, or I shouldn't be riffing isn't the right form of comedy for me? Look at this. I like icebergs. Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, okay, I see your point. Freuner. Quite like these old titles. They've got a charm, haven't they? They're slightly kind of wobbly around the edges, like whoever drew them was shaking slightly. This penguin's coming up though, Freuner. That red hat is iconic. Let's go back. Let's have a look at the red hat. I don't think it is iconic. Freuner says, but it's not enjoyable. I think that's possibly the best review I've ever had for anything, including sex.
The continent to the south.
Needs to be like random footage, not a documentary. Alright, guys, I'm feeling there's maybe a bit of a dislike for the Jacques Cousteau footage, so we'll find something else, okay? Let's look at some footage of old monks, because I quite like the monks get bored idea. Okay, again, completely fucked up. Let's just say monks 1960s. As you can see, this is why it takes me so long to make a foreign history. You type in, I want some footage of monks from 1960s, and, you know, what the fuck is all this? It's not what I asked for, is it? Why are you showing the monkeys? It's clearly not what I asked for. Maybe they let out a fart. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, this looks reasonable. Yeah, thanks for the phonetic explanation of a fart sound. Okay, lovely footage that, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, so fucking bored. Yeah. So I was saying, we just sort of don't have much to do we really? What, there's something else, right? There's like a theme park or something, right? Oh, I'm so bored. Oh, it's quite fragmented, isn't it? We've seen this. He's still there, look. I mean, to be honest, it looks chill as fuck, doesn't it? It looks really nice. He's got a fan. That's an electric fan, I think. It's not what I expected to see. Bit modern, isn't it? Oh, there you go, mate. Yeah. No, it's just some water from the river, actually. Oh, it's soup? No, water from the river. Yeah, don't drink it. All right, see ya. Seriously, don't drink it. You might die. Let's just go on a YouTube thing. Oh, some very cool guys here. Look at that. Don't know about you, but I'm gay now, having watched this for about 8 seconds. God damn. It's quite frenetic editing, isn't it? Really capturing the excitement. Look at this guy. Show off. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop jumping around. Stop it. Don't know about you guys, but I hate this guy. This guy's alright. Wanna become famous? Follows. Prim sub and views. Oh, right, it's a bot. Okay. Maybe these are monks in their pastime. Clinton hiding his affair. Yeah, that's a doable one. I mean, that is just also what actually happened. I don't know. How did a bot get into the chat? If I were a monk, I'd stop being a monk and start being a skater. Easier said than done, though, isn't it? What we got here? Okay, I'm straight again. I'm not gay anymore. Oh, hang on. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. I feel like you guys maybe want me to actually make a forgotten history, so we'll give one a go. Okay. Let's have a think. Bill Clinton. I'm not sure I can do his voice. Footage. I mean, it's implied on YouTube, I think, that you want footage, but you know. Let's have a look.
What would the Vice President?
Yeah. Get on with it.
I set out in my State of the Union. If they send me the bill in its present form, I will sign it. Okay. Any questions?
Oh, it's like a weird stand-up bit. What the hell? He's like being funny. No, you don't get to be funny. I put words in your mouth and make you funny. What the fuck's going on? Oh, I don't like it. What's going on?
Just doesn't capture the sadness, the isolation of it.
Thanks, Well Read. I don't think that was my best voice. I'm not sure it really sounded like him, to be honest.
Joe?
What the hell is going on? This is like a weird... When was Bill Clinton in a sitcom about Bill Clinton? Because I don't remember that. What about you guys? Oh, good idea, Adrian. Is that... Have you kind of made my name, but in reverse? I know. It is. I don't like that. It's like a nightmare. Early flirtation. He's more poking fun at himself. He's just getting ahead of me every time, and there's nothing I can do. He's already owning the joke. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Should I post on YouTube? What do you guys think? Should I post on YouTube that I'm live right now? I could even show you my YouTube studio kind of thing. Should we do it? Okay. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, guys, you can join me as I post on YouTube. 1 second. You're going to get to see behind the scenes of me. How am I going to do this? Hang on 1 second, guys. Add a source. I would like to add a window capture. Add source. And... Don't show your password. Yeah, I hope I don't. Maybe I can just log in on this private window. Posting that you're alive would do just fine. Let's see if I can do this then. Oh no, I will have to log in if it's a private thing, won't I? The YouTube post you made just showed me an hour before you went live. That's good, I guess, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. How do I freaking show a regular window? This is now you guys get to enjoy me trying to fiddle with OBS. That's not a person, by the way. Yeah, the person I'm abusing. Okay. I would like to add a source. I feel like you're going to leave. I'm so sorry. Window cap. Why is it not? You believe in me. Thank you. Yeah, if I click window capture, you guys can't see what's going on here, but it's friggin' frustrating. That's what I'm going to say. Ooh. That's the same, isn't it? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. think I might have done this. I created my Twitch account to just watch you. Love your content on Instagram. Thank you. Someone from Instagram. That's nice. This is the most boring bit of the stream. And I'm really sorry. No, that's not it. Hang on. Right. You know what? I don't think I can do this. One sec. This is why I need 2 monitors. You're right. Oh. Is that... Can I... What's going on? We're now stuck on Premiere Pro, guys. Help. Yes. Done. This is the best part so far. It's been pretty funny, isn't it? Okay, now you guys can see the Firefox private window now. Is that true? Hang on, I'm just going to experiment with something. Okay, that still works. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay, good. I'm very sorry about this. I can't work something out, so I'm going to post that I'm live via my phone. Does that work? Maybe I can't be asked. Screw it, it's boring for you guys. You guys committed to coming to this. You deserve some entertainment. Not me trying to log into YouTube. We can't see you, really? Ah, shit. Win video capture device. Ah, I see why. Okay. Fair enough. Hey. Sorry, guys. Literally my first stream. So, you know. Okay. Let's watch some Bill Clinton footage where he's not undermining me by being hilarious. Bill Clinton archive. Good idea, whoever said that. Oh, he's always being so freaking cool and funny. Oh. Again, it looks like... Look, he's mid-quip there. You can tell, can't you? And I said, well, I hope the horse doesn't find out. Incessant laughter.
On this vote, the yeas are 228, the nays are 206. Article 1
Famously, he was impeached.
In the wake of the unprecedented vote against an elected president, Mr. Clinton vows to continue doing the work of the American people.
It's what I've tried to do for 6 years. It's what I intend to do for 2 more.
Tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to download this clip and we're going to add some audio to it. And we're going to just be funny about Bill Clinton. As an Indian, I loved your video on Gandhi, or Gandhi, as a treasure trove for you in Indian history. Thank you. A lot of my viewers are from India, so maybe I should explore that a bit more. Right, this is how I download footage, so you guys can see. I mean, it's not very reliable. Is there going to be audio? No, it doesn't like it. No, it's not going to work. Oh, to do a different one. This one, let's try it. What are some of your guys' favourite Forgotten History videos? I'm trying to download a video and it's not working. Watch me get a virus. YT5S. Let's try it. If you're no, it doesn't like it. 9X Buddy. This is just like direct Adrian to the best virus there is. Yeah, you want to try downloading your videos on this site called worm.exe. Slightly explicit. Oh, I don't want to get taken down. No thanks. YouTube 24. You'd think I'd be better at this, wouldn't you? No, it doesn't like that. Go. Okay. Okay. It's gone well, hasn't it? Freud one is hysterical. Thank you. I like it when people like the recent ones. This has not worked. I'm so sorry. Normally, this one works for me. The Craze. I showed it to my dad who was obsessed with them and he didn't realise it was a joke. He can't be that obsessed, can he? Yeah, Hitler's the Hitler one is, I think, maybe the best one. The Burundi stuff I'm quite proud of. Let's find a different British... Oh, thanks. The British one. Yeah. What jokes do you like from the British cheating at the Olympics? This looks pretty good.
Responsibility, concern for others. It's time to restore the dignity of work in America.
Let's try this. Everyone, if we all behave ourselves and work hard enough, we can get the world record for the fastest Twitch channel termination. Yeah. You really can. I would admire that. Yeah, the worst limbo joke. Well, story about that limbo joke. I actually kind of wrote that joke for a sketch show that I did at university. And it was kind of the opposite. It was, there was like a high jump bar on stage and someone ran on and the commentator was like, can they do it? Are they going to be able to do it? And then they just run straight under it. And then they were like, the commentator was like, oh, that's incredible. Really enjoying the first round of the limbo competition. But I then kind of inverted it for that video. And I think it works slightly better watching someone high jump and being like, that was a terrible limbo performance. Here you go. Here's my, I'm now saving this video. Forgotten history. Where are we going? Clinton. Okay. We're now going to go to Premiere Pro, guys, which is my video editing software. So let's last time I fiddled with the windows, it went great. I think we can all agree. So, can you guys? Oh, you can't see me though. Okay. Can you guys now see me and Premiere Pro, the editing software? Let me know, guys. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. All right, let's fuck around with Bill Clinton. You probably can't see my file explorer, but I am using it. Clinton, please. Don't take that out of context. Take what out of context? Hang on, I know what I'm doing here. Let's fuck around with Bill Clinton. I think that can be taken. I mean, you know, it's quite possible that Bill Clinton fiddled kids on an island. So I think you're allowed to say, let's fuck around with Bill Clinton. All right.
Learn values, hard work, family.
Wow, his voice is very distinctive, isn't it? Can you guys hear that?
Responsibility, concern for others. It's time to restore the dignity of work in America.
He literally sounds like a fucking Simpsons character. I guess it's the other way around. Simpsons characters sound like him. He does what? Bill Clinton has 2 monitors.
Family, faith, responsibility, concern for others. It's time to restore the dignity of work in America.
Oh, that went well, didn't it, mate? Am I right, guys? That went well. Because he fucked his secretary, didn't he? So that went well. Did you get it, guys? Right. Okay. Rude. Just be like, haha, hilarious. Okay, let's think of a joke we can do with Bill Clinton then. So, Bill Clinton has had an affair, let's imagine. Not that hard to imagine, is it? And he's now trying to hide it. And he's doing this interview. What do we think he might be talking about to hide his affair? What's he saying to hide it? Suggestions welcome. It's harder than it looks, isn't it? Forgotten history. He's been gay this whole time. That's a different one. Oh no, right, he's saying that. Okay, got it. Oh right, he's trying to imply he's gay. That's quite funny. Yeah, like it, Dundee. Okay, let's do that. Alright. We'll do the setup first. Right, you ready to see me record the... Oh, he's a virgin is also funny. Maybe we start with he's a virgin, and then when someone proves he's had sex, he's like, no, it was with a man. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. Right, 1 second, I'm going to record my voice. So, alright, I need to think about what I'm going to say here. Okay. In order to hide his affair, Bill Clinton tried to make it seem like he'd never had sex. There you go. In order to hide his affair, Bill... Okay, sounds good, doesn't it? Let's get the music that we need. You can see my Prince... It's all true so far. Here you go, guys. Insight into the Prince Harry edit. Blah, blah, blah. Anything you want to see there before I steal the music from it. Here's all the deleted scenes you could have had if you were on my Patreon. Nearly 45 seconds of deleted scenes. Just saying. Right, let's find the music. Here we go. Okay, let's hear it. In order to hide his affair. Okay, sounding like Forgotten History so far, isn't it? In order to hide his affair, Bill Clinton tried to make it seem like he'd never had sex. So far, so good. You guys have gone a bit quiet, slightly concerned that I've like crashed the stream or something, or I'm just being incredibly boring. Oh, good. Just enjoying watching it. I hope so. All right. Okay. Let's. Is there any other footage of him knocking around here? Not really. Okay. So we need to make it seem like he's trying to. I mean, now you're going to see me really struggle to do Bill Clinton's voice, unfortunately. But I'll riff, and we'll see what comes out, shall we? So he's trying to make it seem like he's never had sex. Are you supposed to be able to see the video of Bill? What can you not see any footage of Bill? Is that not a thing? Oh right, you guys can't see it. Okay, that's interesting. Any idea how I fixed that? That's gonna be good. Some like weird. I could just share my entire screen. Would probably work, wouldn't it? Maybe we try that. Let's try that. Display capture. Let's try it. Okay. Yep. But I don't want you to see your own comments massively. But maybe it's okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's a head fuck. You can see how I'm trying to do this. Okay. So, can you now see him? And are your own comments too distracting? I can get rid of your comments, but then I won't be able to see what you're saying. Is the only thing. You can see him now. Okay, and you're not too worried by your own comments. I mean, I can get rid of this guy. Okay, well, we'll just keep going like this for now. Interesting that if you share Premiere Pro, it refuses to show what's in the thing. But anyway, in order to hide his affair, Bill Clinton tried to make it seem like he'd never had sex. Yeah, there you are. Look. Okay, so you're not going to be able to hear anything he's saying because I've deleted the audio of him. Just so we've got a bit more time to improv, I'm going to paste that there. And this is what I do quite a lot. I'm going to reverse it. So now you get to hear. Oh, that's going to be. No, it doesn't work because it weirdly fades out. Sorry. We'll do this. Now, hopefully. It's going to be slightly awkward because it's zooming, but not too bad. Okay, now we're zooming back out. There we go. Okay. All right, now I need to work out how to do his voice. So let's have a quick listen to him.
But then we must insist that when people can work...
He's sort of quite breathy, isn't he? Sort of, like, it doesn't really have much weight to his voice.
It's time to restore the dignity of work in America.
I'm trying to do this. Okay, sure. Some people have been accusing me of having had sex with my secretary. But, you know, I don't think I'd even have the confidence to put my belly button inside her anus.
That's good. I think that was pretty funny improv, right, guys? Okay, I'm not happy with that. Don't know about you.
Some people have been accusing me of having had sex with my secretary, but you know, I
can't believe how bad that was.
Put my belly button.
What I've implied there, guys, is that he thinks the way to convince people that he's never had sex is by suggesting he thinks the way you have sex is to put your belly button in a woman's anus. You can see why these aren't going to go on YouTube, can't you?
Inside her anus.
Fucking hell. Delete. I'll think of something funnier. All right, let's have a think.
A lot of children in America today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies. So I do hope that that will not be seen anymore.
Any better? This is why it takes me 4 days to make them. Because it's not easy to be funny. It's not easy to just be funny.
America today have been watching pornography on VHS.
Well, I'd say though, I think I'm doing the voice all right. For a first go, the voice is coming out all right in my view.
VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies. So I do hope that that will not be seen.
There we go. That's the funniest bit of Forgotten History ever there. A raw 20 seconds of comedy gold. I think that scene's done. Don't know about you guys. Should we do the one where he implies he's gay? If it goes as well as that, I mean... It's true. Should we find footage of him? Can you play it once more? Do we have to? Go on then.
A lot of children in America today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies. So I do hope that that will not be seen anymore.
Imagine if he was that bad a public speaker in real life. He would not have been president. To be honest, no, we're not doing it again. Come on. It's a bit of a shame that the word babies comes out quite British.
Because as we all know, that's how you make babies.
That's how you make babies. But actually, I mean, for an improvised Forgotten History, I don't think that's that bad. So, what we could do now is I could show you how I like fiddle with the audio to make it sound old. Might not be that interesting. Or I could find another clip of him and we do another scene. Let me know what you'd rather see. I'm aware that it's not in time with his mouth, by the way. That takes quite a long time to do. That's how you make rabies. True, you would be more likely to make rabies with that method. What would I normally do now? I would try and improve that joke, Dundee. I would try and make that a bit funnier and pithier. Okay, yeah, I can. Subrav says I can play with the audio. Anyone else got any opinions on that? Because I don't want it to be too boring and technical. It has been quite amusing me trying to improvise one of these. Yeah, you do want to see that? Perfection can't be improved. I can very quickly show you. So I'm going to open it in... How long does it usually take to come up with a new video? Multiple days. It might take me 3 or 4 days. Which I'm starting to realise why now. Sort of doing this in public. Can you guys see Adobe Audition here? You can see the sound file. I presume you can because I'm showing my whole screen. Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty simple how I fiddle with it. I mean, it's only from the 1990s, so I probably wouldn't need to do too much to it. But here's all my presets from previous videos. We want something 90s. See, 90s Mandela. Let's have a listen.
A lot of children in America
Sounds a bit too quiet, doesn't it?
today
No.
have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman.
Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it?
Man,
it's a bit muffled.
Put her nose inside his left nostril.
It's quite good. Quite like that. And then I possibly, you won't necessarily do this because it's just the 90s, but for older stuff I put a bit of distortion on it. So Freud therapy is the preset there. So I'll show you what it sounds like with that on it.
Have been watching pornography on VHS, and
because old stuff tends to have various kind of scrapey, crackly kind of distortion on it. which adds a lot of authenticity. But this is probably woke 'cause it's from the 90s, so it might just have a teeny
That's
bit.
disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man.
Okay, I think that sounds fine, doesn't it? Maybe we could compress it. I think 90s stuff tends to be a bit compressed. Now, if I save it, it will now change. Let's have a listen.
Today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman.
Not bad. We might also want to get some hiss, I think, because stuff tends to have hiss beneath it. Let me know if this is really boring, by the way. So let's find a bit of kind of 90s hiss. Yeah, pure white noise, exactly. So if I open a project, you can all see my files. Princess Diana was kind of 90s, wasn't it? Let's open the Princess Diana project. There's probably some good hiss in here. This is what I do. I tend to just steal stuff from previous projects. That's kind of ambient. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, possibly too much. That's the actual vocal. Same hiss. All right, we'll go with that. Where's it gone? It's now in the Prince Harry edit. Fuck. I'm gonna close the Diana project. No, I do not want to save those changes. Okay, so now if I do that, you can really see why it takes me fucking ages, can't you? It's like this is not a seamless process. Guys, can anyone tell me how to minimize chat when I'm on full screen in mobile? Yeah, it's probably not ideal because you can also see your chat on this. Let's pump this up a little bit.
Watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies. So
he does sound like says rabies, doesn't he?
Will not be seen anymore.
Shall I redo that last bit? No, I've fiddled with the audio now. Okay, right. Next, now we're going to do the scene where he pretends he's gay, which is not going to be problematic in any capacity whatsoever. So let's find footage of him doing an interview, shall we? How many people are watching? Someone tell me how many people are watching. And if it's like 5, pretend it's more than that so I don't cry. 15, that's all right. That's been about the average. 500, thanks. But I think it only works if you don't put the actual figure first. No, not falling for that, guys. I appreciate it, but no. Let's say 1997, 6. There's no fucking interviews with him. Oh, fuck. Someone must have interviewed Bill Clinton in the 90s. Surely. You telling me just no one bothered? Okay. I can't be asked to download a fucking hour-long thing, though. Take about 5 minutes. I mean, that's the best YouTube can do. Bill Clinton interview 1994. President Clinton congratulating the Dallas Cowboys. In between, you need a report or interview telling him he's married and is not, in fact, a virgin. It's true. We could do that. Press interview. Let's try it, like you say. I kind of want the other person to be in shot. Is the only thing. I think that's funnier. Oh, more scandal. You see, it's just bullshit, isn't it? Like, give me a fucking someone interviewing him. Do you research them? Sort of as I'm going, I'm essentially researching because I'm having to watch so much footage. Someone fucking must have interviewed Bill Clinton. This is bullshit. Yeah, but I don't want to download 50 minutes of footage, do I? Oh, this could be funny. Him and Hillary. Please, somebody interview him. I mean, I can download a longer one, and we'll have to see how long it takes.
Interview with President is a major piece of political reform, makes it easier for all kinds of people.
Okay, this is quite good, isn't it? Let's try it. We'll see how long it thinks it will take. Maybe it'll just take like a minute. Download it in the lowest quality possible, obviously. Go on YouTube to MP3. Don't know why it thinks it should go in the Dalai Lama folder there, but you know. Clinton 2 should make a streaming folder, really. Hey, not too slow, is it? Nearly there. Okay, well, what are we doing? In between, need a reporter or interviewer telling him he's married and is in fact not a virgin. The only thing with that is you could be married and be a virgin. It's possible. I guess it could work. What else might he do? What's other plot points? He's trying to say he hasn't had an affair. He could be coming up with an alibi. Hey, it's downloaded already. Fair play, converter8.quora-wiki.com. Didn't really think this was associated with Wikipedia, but clearly it's official. He was skating with wicked skaters. Good callback, Dundee, like it. Nice, that downloaded really fast. Very impressed with that. Man, he looks so presidential, doesn't he? Not in a good way.
Proclamation, his statues and portraits everywhere.
Okay, that's a little clip we can have. And we need a bit of the interviewer. At least most of the people in India are married and virgin. I don't think that's true. They've got one of the biggest populations in the world, Subrav. I think someone's having sex.
So.
One, you may not.
Speak, interviewer. We need a clip of you.
That what you call the job stimulus part of your economic plan isn't.
Okay, that'll do. Okay. Okay. Oh. So, all right, what's he going to be saying then? So let's quickly rewatch. I know we've watched it a few times, but let's watch this absolutely fantastic first joke we've got.
A lot of children in America today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies.
I find it quite funny. I don't work out now if I'm finding it funny just on a base level, like, oh, that's a funny joke, or if it's just so fucked up that I'm finding that funny. Okay, so I think you might be right. I think he could point out that he's married, actually.
That what you call.
And oh, sneeze. Yeah. It does a bit, doesn't it? Let's just say I put my nose in her left nostril and sneezed, because we all know that's how you make babies.
What you call the job stimulus part of your economic plan is it?
Yep. It's reversed. Okay. This guy's going to talk like that. The voice I do for about half all the characters. You claim to not know what intercourse is, but you're married and have children. That doesn't seem likely, sir. What intercourse is, but you're married and have children. That doesn't seem likely, sir. Okay, that's all right. No gags yet. Maybe he doesn't have children, mate. Would he have had children in the 90s, guys? Anyone know? Anyone want to look that up? Because obviously historical accuracy is extremely important to me. What intercourse is, but you're married and doesn't seem likely. Doesn't seem like. Oh fuck! He did have kids. Thanks though. Children. That doesn't seem. That's we'll cut out the marriage bit. Married and no, cut out the kids bit even. Doesn't seem like. Or married and doesn't seem. Almost works that. Or married and doesn't seem likely, sir. I'll redo it. Go on. in order to... Oh, fuck. Sorry. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you have been married for more than 5 years. That doesn't seem likely, sir. Okay, easy. You've never had intercourse, but you have been married for more than... The kid thing works even better. Well, I think it's maybe... Basically, I'd have to think of a joke about how he denies that, and I haven't thought of that yet. Maybe we can add that to this scene. Let's. He can then get him with the kids thing. They don't look like me. Oh, hey, Lizu. Are you Lizu from Patreon?
Sir. The Emancipation Proclamation. His statue is important.
Okay. Let's think about what Bill's going to say here. Hey, Lizu. Thanks for supporting me. They don't look like me. We could do that. We could do that. Maybe we do that. Alright, let's do it. Sorry to keep re-recording this. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible. Sir, that doesn't seem very plausible. Okay.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade, but they proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them. So I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
Gold. Comedy gold.
The kids, those are some children I once gave lemonade, but they proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest.
It's quite funny.
So I really don't think your argument holds up.
His body language makes it quite funny. It's like, come on, mate, that's not a great point. I'm quite enjoying it. Do you try to lip sync your voice to the videos? I'm doing that a teeny bit here, but I mean, actually getting it in sync takes a lot of editing with the clips. I'd be fiddling around with clips, looking through the whole interview to find the right bits where their mouth like makes like an O sound or whatever. So at the moment, I'm just not doing that because it would be unbelievably tedious. Okay, let's watch what we got currently. It's a weird scene. You claim you've never had intercourse, but he's literally not speaking there. Slight issue. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible. That works pretty good. Don't you guys think the lip sync there is actually not bad? Let's have another look. Is that lined up? Yeah. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible. The plausible's quite good there. Look at that. Doesn't seem very plausible. Plausible? He fucking is saying plausible. Doesn't seem very plausible. So this does actually happen, actually. I often find you just shift stuff around a bit, and, you know, usually about 1 in 4 times you move stuff around, it sort of does look like it's what they're saying. Kids, sir, that doesn't seem very plausible.
Those are not my kids.
Let's maybe edit him slightly here. Oh, he's moved.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade, but they proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them. So I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
It's alright, isn't it? Not good, obviously. Yes, I agree, Subrev. Alright, we need another joke for this scene, I think, don't we? Okay, what's the interviewer going to say next? I mean, there's pictures of your wife breastfeeding them. That seems like maybe there is some relationship there.
No, that she just likes the sensation of that, and you know.
Where is this going? What else could he say? I mean, you've previously said that they were your children. You made that quite clear in interviews. It seems strange that you're now denying that.
Well, you know, I didn't want to be cruel to them. The lemonade children are living with me and, you know, calling me daddy. I didn't want to say that, you know, that they were just these annoying children. So I said, yeah, these are my kids. I'm a great guy. I'm very presidential, and that's just the way it works.
not funny enough. We need to improv something different, I think. What else could he say? Well, even if they're not your children, it's still entirely plausible that you would have made love to your wife Hillary, is it not?
Absolutely not. Hillary is extremely repulsive. She gets into bed every night and she eats a lemon in its entirety, including the skin. And it's absolutely disgusting. You try and get an erection while watching that, and you're a better man than me.
Interesting comments. What do we think? Any thoughts on any of the bizarre shit I've improv there? Yeah, it does feel a bit like that, doesn't it? Maybe we do the gay argument. Well, why have you not? Surely you would have. You could suggest they're the fruit of a virgin conception. What about your leaked sex tape? What about your leaked sex tape that we all saw? Well, I obviously didn't watch it, but I've heard about it.
Well, that if you look closely, that's actually my penis isn't going inside Hillary's vaginal area. It's merely going alongside it. And
not that funny. Just because someone calls me daddy doesn't make me their father. It's quite funny.
Just because someone calls me daddy doesn't mean I'm their actual father. I mean, just a minute ago you called me daddy.
I don't think I did.
Well, you'd say that now, wouldn't you? But you said it.
I mean, I definitely didn't say that.
Okay.
Bill Clinton's getting older and older. He's getting closer and closer to being Skinless Jim from the Disney video.
Bill Clinton ain't got no skin.
Right, let's just improv. Come on, let's just do it. The link with the nose thing. It's true, yeah, it doesn't fully add up, does it? Let's just improv a bit. Let's reverse this so it's a bit different looking to the other one. But you said they were your children. You've made that very clear in many interviews. I think that's what he'd actually ask, right? I think you wouldn't just take the lemonade children argument, would you? If you're a journalist worth your salt, I don't think you'd move on to a different line of attack there. Okay, fair enough. I accept the lemonade thing, but
what's up, sir?
But you said they were your children. You've made that very clear in many interviews. I think Bill's going to cut him off here. Sometimes you get them to cut each other off. Feels natural. You've made that very clear in many interviews. Okay, I need to think of something funny here. Clear in many interviews.
No, I said they were my kids. Kids being an acronym for Kenyan International Dangerous Snakes. That they were my kids. Kids being an acronym for Kenyan International.
You see the pause where I tried to think of a word beginning with D. Yeah, CIA code. I like it. You can see this is why I have to sit down with a pen and paper and a coffee and try and write actual jokes. Because if I just bash them out like this, they would be obviously very unfunny.
That they were my kids. Kids being an acronym for Kenyan International Dangerous Snakes.
Yeah, can we think of anything better? Any other acronyms that kids could be?
Kenyan Igloo Diving suit.
Kenyan something diving suit. Nice Jacques Rousseau callback there. Very clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, these aren't my kids, these are some lemonade children. you got to be nice to people. And regularly I say to children who aren't my children that they're my children. And it has got me in quite a lot of legal trouble. Who aren't my children that they're my children. And it has got me in quite a lot of legal trouble.
I think we should maybe abandon this scene, guys, over here. But it is what it is. Let's do the link between the two.
I do hope that will not be seen anymore.
Oh yeah, we all remember the first scene. That was good. However, journalists didn't buy his excuse. It is affection. Is that a joke, well read, or is that a genuine ironic typo? However, journalists didn't buy his excuse. Okay. Bill Clinton tried ear affection. We've all had one. Also, please no one put this on YouTube. It will make me sad if you do that.
Anymore.
However, journalists didn't buy his excuse. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade. They proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names. And
It doesn't know their names. That's quite funny.
So I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
But you said they were your children. You've made that very clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, these aren't my kids. These are some lemonade children. You got to be nice.
That's quite funny.
And, regularly, I say to children...
I think the end of it can be funny. I quite like it up to there.
You got to be nice to people. And kids, these are some lemonade children.
I think there's something funny at the end of there. You've made that very clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, these aren't my kids.
They were in my house as an excuse. I mean, that's not even clear why that's happened. They're in my house. Clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, these aren't my kids. These are some lemonade children.
I mean, I think it's funny up to that point. We just need a kind of topper on the end.
I wasn't going to say these are just some lemonade children. That's the kind of thing that a Republican would do.
And
also, they don't look like me. And also, they look nothing like me. I mean, their hair is not grey. They don't have any wrinkles. They're way shorter. I mean, your argument is completely ridiculous.
There you go. That's a joke, isn't it?
Hey, children. And also, they look nothing like me. I mean, their hair is not grey. They don't have any wrinkles. They're way shorter. I mean, your argument is completely ridiculous.
I mean, as a bit of improv, it's borderline acceptable, isn't it? Let's modify the audio, and then maybe we'll do one more scene, and then go to bed.
Children I once gave lemonade, but they...
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to nest it. I mean, you've all gone a bit quiet, and I don't really blame you. This is possibly quite boring. Same one as before. I tend to vary it scene by scene. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade. They proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them. So I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
But you said they were your children. You've made that very clear in many interviews. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade. They proceeded to follow me everywhere.
No, too high quality. Let's go back to 90s, okay.
I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them. So...
Okay. Bit of distortion. You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't... Yeah. Okay. And we'll quickly do this other bit. Sounds too 80s. Yeah, but look at the quality of that footage, mate. That's fucking shit quality. The sound would sound bad on that, I think. Oh, I've done that. Have I? Quite tired, don't know if you can tell. Okay. Shall we listen to the whole thing the whole way through from the start? I think we should.
In order to hide his affair, Bill Clinton tried to make it seem like he'd never had sex.
A lot of children in America today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies.
He does sound out of breath, doesn't he?
I do hope that will not be seen anymore.
However, journalists didn't buy his excuse.
You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir. That doesn't seem very plausible.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade. They proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them. So I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
But you said they were your children. You made that very clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, oh, these aren't my kids. These are some lemonade children. And also, they look nothing like me. I mean, their hair is not gray. They don't have any wrinkles. They're way shorter. I mean, your argument is completely ridiculous.
Fuck, sorry. I mean, it is funny. I think it's partially funny because it's just a bit weird. It's like a sort of slightly dreamlike version of a regular Forgotten History. I mean, I don't know if I do need to upload this, guys. It's fucking bad. Can we have a follower count, please? Oh, not follower, viewer count. How many people are viewing, guys? And if it's too low, please inflate it slightly. It's going to be like 6, isn't it? You're joking. That's inflated. Inflated. Don't believe you. Well, yeah, 16, I believe. 16, I believe. Although, yeah, okay. Okay, 55. Yeah, all right. I believe it's around 16. So it's not a great ratio from 1 million followers, but I don't think people really know I exist. A lot of the comments I get on my videos are, where is this from? Who made this? Where can I watch these? And it's like, it's from here. I made it, and you can watch it here. But I think people think it's like from a TV show or something. All right, I reckon let's do one more scene. This is real. Yeah, there's a lot of that, obviously. Okay, so he said he doesn't know what sex is, and then he said that his kids aren't his kids. I know, I have comedy by name. What's the punchline going to be? Suggestions welcome. Thanks, Subrav, I appreciate it. Tries to make his argument. He doubles down on the argument so much.
I mean, just look, these children I'm letting them in my house as well. I'm going to get Hillary to breastfeed them in a minute later.
He has sex with the interviewer before the interview to prove he's gay, I guess is what you're saying there. Possible. Let's have a think. What could he say? I don't know. Anything else in this clip that looks like it could be funny? Oh, there's some stuff at the start, look. Let's have a look. Hillary's a man. Yeah.
Pictures and my bust of Lincoln and FDR.
Ooh, we can really hear how bad my voice is when you hear his actual voice.
Personal keepsakes.
Slightly analog horror vibes to this. No, slightly creepy. We're up to 18. Don't tempt fate though, they'll leave.
What are you reading? Well, let's see. What is here?
What's here?
I'm reading, these are books I'm reading. This is The Age of Diminished Expectations by Paul Krugman. It's an economics book. Kevin Phillips' new book.
Fuck me,
about
politics
the
is
middle
boring.
class decline in the night.
Yeah. What else we got?
Bye.
Alright, let's think about the logic here. So, he wants to make it seem like he's not had an affair. And to do that, he's suggested subtly, in my view, that he's never had sex. However, an interviewer has pulled him up and said, I don't believe you've never had sex. That's quite a good idea, Dundee. Hitler book. That's a more rogue idea. The interviewer said, I don't believe that because you've got kids. And he's like, they're not my kids. And they don't look anything like me because they're not grey and old. Okay. I mean, maybe he does something to distract people. Starts a war. It's an option. What else? He tries to say he's gay. He victim blames her very heavily. That's probably a bit too realistic, isn't it? If I had sex with Hillary, UK, I would have never had it again. You've been there. President can't legally have sex. I quite like that. Some sort of legal loophole. I mean, the whole video is basically going to be him talking, saying, no, I've not had sex. It's not particularly varied. Let's see if we can find some footage of Clinton that looks like it could be particularly good. Bill Clinton, Hillary, 1990s. Like against the Kingdom of Elves. That's quite funny.
60-minute nomination. Hillary Clinton's private life has become the overreach of jealous. You know her.
Oh, yes.
How do you know? How would you describe your relationship?
Very limited, but until this, friendly, but limited. I met her in the late 70s when I was Attorney General. And she was one of a number of young people who were working for the television stations around
Who's
the
that?
world.
Is that Monica Lewinsky?
The people in politics and the people in the media knew each other then, just as they do
that
now.
hair.
She left.
Think of the effort to have hair that looks that bad.
And for years I didn't really hear from her and know what she was doing.
I'm here with a Christmas tree. It's not saying much. It's not the ideal interview candidate, but...
Then she came back, sometime a few years ago, and went to work again in the state.
Was she going to say
Said,
anything?
how can I be?
She's a legend.
To them, I met with 2 of them to reassure them.
All right, we can use this, I reckon, for something. The Forgotten History music plays in my head beneath my internal monologue pretty much constantly these days. Oh no, it's not going to let me do it. Try a different one.
I did not have
and conspire.
We know.
Free book. She
Blah,
says
blah,
she
blah.
did.
Fuck's sake. 2 L's in Hillary, is there? Hillary Clinton on Super Predators. Fucking hell. You can always use SnapTube on Andrew. I mean, I don't know why it's not working. It's literally where I download all the footage. Bill and Hillary. That'll do it. Why? I want this to work. I mean, I can OBS it.
60
Will that
minutes.
work? I'm already using OBS to stream, so I don't know if that will work. Let's try this one. Oh, well, they're both on it. This will be good. Alright, if this works, we're in, I think. Maybe it's because there's another one open. Okay. To be honest, watching me do this, it's amazing I get them done in 4 days. You can stream and record at the same time. Well, hopefully. That's good. Come on, please work, please work. Yeah. Alright. Okay, Clinton 3.
Bill Clinton talks with pauses like that in his voice and gives him a sense of authority.
Oh, really? No. I would have quit if I just wanted to live.
We want something where he talks to her, really, don't we? They don't seem to be talking to each other. Oh.
This work, have this.
Oh, it's got a round of applause, look.
Here's, and if you go to your church, it's a gang. It's just a good gang. Yeah. Makes you feel good to be there on Sunday.
Okay, sort of talking about black people in gangs there. Very
Women
90s.
As gangs, or give people good gangs to be a part
That's
of.
quite good. That body language is
We've
quite
got to
funny.
give these kids something to say yes to. The LA Conservation Corps.
Come on, Hillary, speak up, love. Come on.
All the white folks went out there. That's the home.
That's
of the
more good
regular
hand
Democrats.
movements
You know,
there.
the Democratic Party left me.
I did not grab her ass like
went out there.
that.
That's the home of the education.
I was
and
sick. I threw
it's
up like
about
this.
ethics
Blah,
and
like that.
education
Blah.
and
I
economics.
was just
and it's about
repeatedly
kids
sick.
being divorced
And
from the life we want
that's
them
why her
to
dress
live.
is
There's
that
all
color.
these-
That was a red dress to begin with. Because of my vomiting, it's no longer so.
What do we think of that, guys? I think that's quite funny. He claims he vomited on her because he found her so repulsive. Because again, he can't have sex with her.
A
It's all right, innit?
15-year-old white boy had shot another one in the schools. This is not just about race. It's about ethics and education and economics. And it's about kids being divorced from the life we want them to live. There's all these disconnections.
Right, that'll be good. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do it. Mike, why have you said that? Mike, my confidence. But please do give feedback on this stream, by the way. It's obviously like a random idea. Okay, let's improv this.
I can't have sex with Hillary. It's disgusting. I found her so disgusting. I mean, last time we tried, I was sick. I went, blah. I was blah, blah, all over her dress. And that's why it's that color. It was actually a green dress to begin with, but now it's kind of a vomit color.
Thanks. That makes me feel better, Mike.
I found her so disgusting. I mean,
What does Hillary say to that?
If he were not convinced that we could do better, and
Right, we're going to do an absolutely terrible punchline. This is my first stream, yeah. I've got to try and do Hillary Clinton's voice now.
if he
It's
were
all
not
true.
convinced that we
She's speaking there. It's all completely true. I mean, even the Lemonade children, they were completely real, and that's just shit. Let's just end it there. I'm clearly too tired. Oh, by the way, guys, clearly the ultimate catchphrase for me / slogan would be Adrian Gray Comedy. Let's make history. And then I wink for 12 minutes straight like that. What do you reckon?
sick.
Your wrinkles, they're way shorter. I mean, your argument is completely ridiculous.
Perfect. Eventually, Clinton tried to stress that he found his wife disgusting. Doesn't really work as logic, actually, now I think about it, does it? You'd be probably more likely to cheat if you found your wife disgusting. Eventually, Clinton... Whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Stick the music in. Put this on the fucking thing. I'm not uploading... I mean, the chance of me uploading this... Please, none of you upload it, because it's terrible. Let's fuck around with this a bit.
I can't have sex with Hillary. It's disgusting. I found her so disgusting. I mean, last time I tried, I was sick. I went blah. I was blah.
I was blah.
Can't have sex with Hillary. It's disgusting. I found her so disgusting. I mean, last time I tried, I was sick. I went blah. I was blah.
I like how weird it is. His way of saying he was sick isn't like, you know, I was being really sick. I was going blah. It's like I was blah, and then I was blah. I quite like how weird the whole thing is. Actually, Clinton tried to stress that he found his wife disgusting.
Can't have sex with Hillary. It's disgusting. I found her so disgusting. I mean, last time I tried, I was sick. I went blah. I was blah. Blah. All over her dress. And that's why it's that color. It was actually a green dress to begin with, but now it's kind of a vomit color.
End of sketch.
Vomit color.
Fucking hell. It's too long anyway, it can't even be a short. There's so much hilarious content in this. Thanks, Brav. Good night, mate. All right. Okay, I think we are basically getting there. All right, I'm going to play the whole thing through. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to wrap up. Thanks, Dundee. Okay, who's ready? Who's excited for the final playthrough of this Forgotten History? Bill Clinton tries to make it seem like he hasn't had an affair. Please no one record it. Please. My 11 friends. Probably fewer than that now. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
In order to hide his affair, Bill Clinton tried to make it seem like he'd never had sex.
A lot of children in America today have been watching pornography on VHS, and I think that's disgusting. No child should ever have to see a woman hug another man, put her nose inside his left nostril, and sneeze. Because as we all know, that's how you make babies. So I do hope that that will not be seen anymore.
However, journalists didn't buy his excuse.
You claim you've never had intercourse, but you're married with kids, sir.
Shit, we need the hiss, don't we?
Very plausible.
Those are not my kids. Those are some children I once gave lemonade. They proceeded to follow me everywhere. I don't know their names, and I have no interest in them.
Doesn't know their names.
I really don't think your argument holds up, sir.
But you said they were your children. You made that very clear.
Well, they were in my house. I wasn't going to just say, oh,
they were in my house.
This is lemonade children. Honestly, they look nothing like me. Their hair is not gray. They don't have any wrinkles. They're way shorter. I mean, your argument is completely ridiculous.
Eventually, Clinton tried to stress that he found his wife disgusting.
Can't have sex with Hillary. It's disgusting. I found it so disgusting. I mean, last time I tried, I was sick. I went blah. I was blah, blah, all over her dress, and that's why it's that color. It was actually a green dress to begin with, but now it's kind of a vomit color.
From my perspective, that's the funniest Forgotten History ever. Don't know about you guys. If you want to watch that, this whole stream will be a video clip on my Twitch after this, so you will be able to watch it. But let's maybe keep it in that context. So there's no need to upload it. It will be uploaded to Twitch automatically. But I'm not going to put this on. I mean, if I put this on YouTube, people will just be like, "This one's terrible and weird," and I don't want that. I think they do last forever. How do they not? Look, if I think you guys can understand why I maybe don't want to upload this to the main channels. I think you guys understand that. But if you guys come back for future streams and you want to request watching this, then I can find this clip and play it for you. How's that? And it'll also be a clip on my Twitch for however long clips last, which I think is possibly forever. And I'll also put it on my Patreon if you guys want to sign up. Yeah, I'll do that, Dundee. Thanks, Subrav. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's terrible, but it's kind of... There's moments in it that really make me laugh. Twitch, YouTube channel? Maybe. Thanks, Full Circle Wrestling. Okay, this was the first attempt at streaming. I think it went all right. Partially because we had a nice bunch of people in the chat, so I appreciate that, guys. It is the forgotten episode of Forgotten History. Thanks for all your brilliant suggestions as well. They were very good. I mean, twice you were coming up with jokes for it faster than I was. So, fair play. And yeah, I don't know. Well, next stream, maybe. I think I will definitely stream 7 p.m. next Tuesday. I may decide to stream before then. But at the latest, I'll stream this time next week. So I will try and make it clear if I'm doing one sooner than then. And yes, tell your friends if you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll get up to maybe 20 viewers. That would be nice. All right. On this kind of insane meta mess, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. I'm saying bye. It's hard to say goodbye, but I am saying it. Night, Lizzie. Night, guys. Goodbye. I find it hard. I miss you already. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you soon.